Okay, so we're back. About 2 weeks later, I think. Had a little bit of time to read over some stuff and think about what's going on here. And we made some good progress. In fact, the game is working. It's a huge step. And I'll show you why. So if you remember last time, we were looking at these chips here. Over here, the 7400s. I had swapped those in and had no change in behavior. The same things were occurring. When you turned on the game, it didn't know what was going on because some of the rows were returned always low. So the machine was basically freaking out. So the best thing to do at this point was to order a logic probe. And if you don't have one, these things are phenomenal. It's just a little probe. Basically, it'll tell you whether a signal is high or low or pulsing. And that's pretty good when you're trying to deal with these logic chips. And we have a visitor. Again. So what I found out is that, if you would move, Kitty, we look at Z15 here. And I will overlay a picture of what I found, but basically it wasn't working properly. We have some OR gates, pin number 1 and 2. If either of them are high, pin 3 will be high. 4 and 5, if either of those are high, pin 6 should be high. 9 and 10, pin 8 should be high, and 12 and 13, pin 11 should be high. And that's not what we found. We had lows on 3 and 6. Those were stuck low, always low. So no matter what was happening, those return rows, 0, 1 and 0 and 1 primarily, 2 was flaky, would always return low. I believe it's low. Either way, they were stuck. They weren't changing in any way. So no matter what switches I had chosen in the switch matrix, nothing would happen. The game wouldn't know because the whole column was short, or the whole row. Sorry, the whole columns were short because the return lines were stuck. So a few days passed, ordered some parts, open up the back box, and we'll see. Right here, I swapped in a new socket and chip. These are the original 7400s. This is a 7432. I did some testing on the switches, and I may have a problem or two there, but that's in the future. So, with that swapped out, make sure the game's plugged in. Turn it on. No balls being detected. Loud beep. Same things are happening. I'll give it a credit. And if you notice, now we only have one credit going in at a time. Remember there were 2 or 4? 4, 5, 6. It happens the way it's supposed to happen.
Here's one eye.
We hit start. Ball's released. Now I'm not level here by any means, but as you can see, in fact, not level at all. But
Hey, did you hear the one about the traveling salesman?
scoring. Look at that. Score. Try and get a better camera angle here. Ah, it doesn't want to move. There we go. So let's do it by hand.
This nice for you, babe.
You can hear everything is working properly. 5 there. We can test the rollovers. thinks I died. We can go, well, maybe around the spinners, hit some targets. Nope. There we go. Ah, we got a bad switch. Unless it's locked. Nope. I don't know how to play the game. Well, okay. The ball's in the outer hole, or the upper hole, and it's stuck because the switch didn't trigger. But, as we see, everything's working. Hit that. I still don't have some of these. That one works. Pop bumper doesn't work. This rollover doesn't score. In fact, we have a bunch of problems. It is working though, which is fantastic. I can roll out again. I don't know if that one will trigger. I tested all these by hand. Most of them work. The game actually knows what's going on now, believe it or not. That's a good thing. Huge step forward. Although, I have no flippers. And that's frustrating. I have a little bit of an upper flipper. Nothing. In fact, here's a list of the switches I have off that aren't working. Left kicking target, pop bumper switch, center rollover, bottom left flipper, bottom right flipper, bunch of stuff. Turn it over. Here's all the lamps that aren't working. So there's a whole bunch of stuff I gotta do. Figure out one by one. But this is fantastic that it's working. I'm happy. Looks good, sounds good. Coin door's a mess. I gotta get these cleaned up. A lot of mold on the inside that I have to scrub as well. Whole lot. Tilt the game. Tilt. I don't know what that means. Anyway, this is a short update. The game is working better than it was. I just have a lot of troubleshooting to do. But I'm hungry. Dinner time. Cat's hungry. That's it for now. I'll update as things change. See you next time.